Well, community, John here, back with the second episode of my vinyl collection series, where I will go through my vinyl records and talk a bit about them. And I think we should just jump into the collection as fast as possible, but before we start, I would like to say, or rather thank, Jarkko, or my vinyl bar, from whom I have taken some inspiration in putting the information about the albums next to myself, I guess, because I know he does that in his videos, and I really think that's a really good thing to have. So I would like to give all credit and thank Jarkko for that idea. So now we'll go into the jungle. We'll start with Alice Cooper's $1 Billion Babies, released in '73, I think, but I'm not sure at all. This is a copy that is not very good. It's a really that was the wrong way to phrase it, but it's a really good album. Not really good. I acknowledge that it is a good album, but it isn't really my taste. I like some of the tracks. I like the track "$1 Billion Babies." I like "Elected." I like "Hello Hooray." But those are probably the only tracks I really like on this album. But I acknowledge that it is a good album overall, but just not really my taste. I will though like to have a better version of this, so I would probably buy the remastered or like reissued version that came on 180 gram a couple of years ago, I think 2011, since this one has many scratches on the cover, and it's missing a poster, and the vinyl itself doesn't really sound that good. Here we can take a look at Alice Cooper, the band Alice Cooper with bandmates, and we have some lyrics for the songs over here, and then we have the vinyl itself. See if we can take this out. Here is $1 Billion Babies. Let's see if No More Mr. Nice Guy. I forgot to mention that is a really good song on this album actually. But it's the Warner Brothers label, released in I think '73, right? I think it was '73. Let me look. Yeah, 1973. Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies. As I said, an album I acknowledge that people like it, and I understand why people like it, but just really not my thing. I would probably get No More Mr. Nice Guy on, let's see here, No More Mr. Nice Guy as a single or something, because that's a really good song. And also Hello Hooray and Elected, as I said, and $1 Billion Babies are really good songs. And then we have, released in 2010, as I said in my introduction video, Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare on gatefold. See if we can just take it out of the I don't even know what that's called, but the plastic safety thingy. Here's a gatefold version of Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare, released in 2010, as I said, on the, I think it's, should have looked, yeah, it's also Warner Brothers actually, or Warner Bros. It's a double LP, with, I think it's custom label actually. If we take a look in here, we have lyrics, we have some pretty cool artworks, we have thanks to, and yeah, it's a really, this is one of my favorite albums, as I said in the introduction video, and just the cover is, I really love this cover. See if we can take a look at the discs itself. Here we have, it's a normal the inner sleeve is just white, normal, and if we take a look at the vinyl itself, here we see that it is a custom label. It's a really cool custom label, so if we can go like that, really cool. And as I said, one of my favorite albums, probably one of my favorites by the band Avenged Sevenfold also, which is one of my favorite bands from the 2000s and 2010s. This is their Nightmare is their, let me think, I think it's their 5th studio album, and released in 2010. As I said, we will just put this next to Alice Cooper, and then we'll take a look at the next album I have, and also the last for the video, which is another Avenged Sevenfold album actually, Hail to the King, which is their latest album, released in 2013 on the Warner Bros. Or Warner Brothers label. So this is like a Warner Bros. Special, I would almost say, because all the album has been released on the Warner Bros. Label. And this is a really good album, and the vinyl itself has a alternative cover from the CD, because the CD has this cover, the like half of the skull, so one of the sides, I think it's the left side, it's the CD and digital version cover for the CD and digital version. And yeah, this is really cool inner like artwork too, I really think. And if we take a look at what's in here, we have a sheet of lyrics here, and thanks to and credits and things on the other side here. And then we also have, I will not put that out, take that out because I think it's kind of far in here, but we can take a look at the vinyl, and the vinyl also has a just plain white inner sleeve, like Nightmare had, and it also has custom labels. See if we, yeah, like that, really cool label, and it's 180 gram, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, really good album. See if we now can take out the other bonus thing that came with this vinyl. See if we can just get this back in the inner sleeve. I'm always having a really hard time getting vinyls back in these kinds of sheets, because I don't really know why. But if we take a look at the other thing that was in here, might even be in the other socket, or I should say, see, yeah, here it is. Here is a digital code for the digital version of the album, and I got that because I think that Hail to the King is one of Avenged Sevenfold's better albums. It has a really new sound to the traditional Avenged Sevenfold sound. And Avenged Sevenfold, for all of those who didn't know, is really good in changing like genre, or not genre, but like how they sound. So the first two albums were more of growl, screaming albums, and then they went over to more of traditional thrash metal, and or more metalcore, I would say, metalcore, and not at all as much growl and screaming as on the other first two albums. And then here's their, I would say, their third generation of Avenged Sevenfold, even though there are just one album in that generation for now. But it's more of like it sounds like it's inspired by gospel and church music a lot. It's really heavy and it sounds really cool. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode. Next episode we'll take a good look at some Beatles albums, 4 Beatles albums actually, and yeah. So stay tuned, have an awesome day, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and yeah, just goodbye, have a nice day.